Yo, what's up, Chaos TV family? What's up, Chaos TV Network? It's your boy, Chaos Hero, here again, once again. Sorry about my voice. Like I said, I'm still breaking this cold. But it's a little bit of an update and an apology, and also a figurine review video. I want to apologize for not keeping up on my quota about doing the figurine reviews for these two figures. So instead, I'm going to do a special video where I do a review on both. Now, when I transform one, I'm not going to do the other transformation for the other one on screen due to the fact they're both the same and they do have the same transformations. So I'm gonna get to the review for the one with the highest vote, and so far that I know was Sideswipe. So let's look at the boxes real quick. The obligatory box art, we have Red Alert and also the Lamborghini Sideswipe. Back of the obligatory box art, we have some obligatory box shots, and they're both similar and the same thing on the sides as well. But let's open and see what we got in the boxes for both of these figures. So here they are right out the box. They look different from their each other, their various counterparts. Now you will know, sorry about that, they both have different amounts of accessories. As you can see, they both come with a gun, except for Red Alert's gun sits on top of his siren lights. So the siren light is removable, so you can make him a standard Lamborghini if you choose to. That is up to you. I'm not going to judge. Meanwhile, Sideswipe, on the other hand, outside of Red Alert, does not have a siren on top of his, but his gun still mounts on top of the same area where basically Red Alert's does. And it doesn't make it any different. They're both the same frame, so that's nothing different. Outside of anything else, the color and the painting on these figures are pretty decent at best, except for the fact that most of the colors are painted in with the red one. That's the thing I don't like. Outside of the white one, the paint and the priming on this one looks a little bit disguised, but it looks like somebody brush painted over the front hood of it, and I don't like that. The wheels are not rubber, they're actually pure plastic. As far as mobility, you don't get much with it because most of the kibble underneath keeps it from being mobile on certain figures. I don't know if it's just mine, but then again, it could be just me. Outside of anything else, this one does have posability, which I don't understand why this one doesn't. It's kind of a little crooked and wobbly and stuff. But like I said, I'm not going to really waste time doing this video by transforming it because this thing is a pain in the butt to transform. I transformed it before and it took me literally 3 hours and 35 minutes just to transform this thing back and forth. Like I said, I'm sorry you guys, I've just been really tired due to the fact of work, plus also Ultra Moon just got released. I've been dealing with that, and as well as trying to promote other TCGs. If this video doesn't suit you guys right, I can just easily recommend you guys to a better Transformer figure review. If you do want me to see me transforming this, I will upload a video on my Facebook page on how to transform this figure, 101 tutorial, when I have the time. But right now, like I said, it's around the holiday season and business was picking up at my job as well as everything else. Plus on top of that, I have to do Christmas shopping and I have to do other figure reviews outside the Sailor Moon and the Legends Titans Return Transformers figures. But I will do transformable videos on each of these figures individually. I just wanted to show you guys what these things look outside the box. What you get if you get in the mail. These cost about $30 each on Amazon if you get it from Best Gray. It's a third-party seller that works with Amazon, or you can just go on the website themselves and work out something kind of a deal. I really would recommend Best Gray if you're going for a cheaper deal, which is a lot better and is a lot more efficient. But if you want the more top tier stuff, you can get the collector's item with the little amulet coin and stuff. But me personally, I can't afford that kind of thing. Outside of anything else, like I said, I give these figures a 5 out of 10 because 1, the transformation is difficult. 2, there's some parts of the transformations I don't like, and you'll see in a separate video that I will do on Facebook and as well as Instagram. if you guys follow me there, when I do the transforming tutorial on this video, and size comparison as well on top of that. Outside of that, I really wish the tires were rubber, not plastic, but even still, there is some downsides to having rubber tires on a Transformers figure. Over time, the rubber will crack and break off the tires and break off the hubcaps, so that's kind of a silver lining there as well. As far as anything else, the transformations on these things aren't easy, but I would say class 5 on average. You have to be like a class 5 skilled transformer fan of with these figures when it comes to transforming them. But other than that, this has been your boy Chaos TV Hero. I just jumped out the Chaos to give you a quick little bit of overview and a review on it. I do apologize if I'm not going to be doing the full review on this figure, but that's been my rating on it, a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry. This figure is great. I love both of the figures. They're both my favorite characters, but out of all of that, these are outside of the design and the frame, these are pretty decent, but they're not as appealing to me. If anything, I'd just keep them in the box, shelf them, or just do whatever you want to. It's not something that you can easily just go back to and transform. It's not really entertaining, but it's decently entertaining. But in that, I'm Chaos Hero. Peace, and thank you very much for all your support. If you guys would like to bear with me through the rest of the holiday season, I would be glad to. And also be sure to look out for figure reviews for the Titans Return Legend clones, Wingspan, and I forgot his name, Cloud Raker. These two figures are pretty interesting. They are part of the Titans Return series, which is the Headmasters, and I hope you guys check these out too. These would be a great also idea for those little Transformer fans in your family, as far as collectibles and stuff. They're pretty simple design, but they're pretty unique as well with their painting and sculpting, but you'll see them as well as anything with the Titans Return stuff. I think this is going to be all that I'm going to be doing for Titans Return. Then I'm going to be moving on to other things as far as Lady Heroes collection as well. Be sure to look out for some more Force of Will stuff. We are going to be trying to push Force of Will on this channel because me and the group like this game. Me and Preymark 9 really like this game. Aside from Light Seekers and various other TCGs, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and basically Force of Will is what we're pushing. Recently, we found out that Force of Will actually took their hand and delved their hand into the gaming industry and decided to do a collab with Sega on one of their most popular RPGs that I've recently came encounter with as well, and I'm getting ready to play pretty soon, or trying to find a system to play on pretty soon, which is the Valkyrie set, and it's the set that's based off the Valkyrie set. And if you don't believe me, here's one of the J rulers. If y'all play Valkyrie, she does look familiar to y'all. And I actually built the fire deck. The set came with 5 decks, but I did give one of my friends a deck and the other friend a deck. And Jarek, aka Bear, he's running the light build. I forgot the ruler's name on that one. I plan on giving the wind build and the water build to someone else in the group that could probably be interested in picking up Force of Will. But at the time right now, like I said, the group is a little bit disbanded due to the holiday season coming in, but we will be giving good recommendations and stuff for ideas that y'all can actually, figure out those nerd friends and family members in your family that like this stuff. So if they're looking for masterpiece figures, this is a review for you guys as well. Like I said, you can find it on Amazon. I really do thank Amazon because they've really helped me with a lot of stuff. I have to do a re-update on my Glad Beast for various other reasons. I'm still not done with my digital bugs, even though they're not a competitive deck. Like I said, I don't build competitive decks. I just build decks for fun that people don't use, and I only duel for fun. This channel is based on that premise and it's based on that thing. So I've told people several times, do not come at these deck profiles, TCG reviews, and figurine reviews with a sense of cruel, harsh compatibility when there's none here. If you're looking for competitive deck builds, this is not the channel for you. I will say it once and I will gladly say it again for people to understand and get it. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, this is a game that was made for, TCGs are games that were made for kids and to entertain others. So that just settles that. But in that, like I said, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for those likes and subscriptions down below. Comments are also very much needed on this channel. I really thank you all. And if you all can bear with me and be patient with me, I promise I will try to upload whatever I can, whenever I can. Love you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful holiday season. And I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas if you guys don't catch me on Christmas Day. Peace.